Hey everybody, wanted to check in. It's been a while since I have done one of these counseling convos. I wanted to talk about something that I have been experiencing the past couple weeks and that I find, an element of truth in. And this is kind of, it goes in, let me turn this air down a little bit. It goes in waves, sort of. Hey Jessica. So it's the idea of balance, but also work ethic. I feel like a lot of individuals in my generation, and I think I'm in the millennial block, like 1987, if anybody else out there is 1987, I think that's what we are, I'm pretty sure that's what we are. That we've been kind of given this, hey Stephen, given this calling, or given this great weight in regards to work ethic. To say you have to work to the full, how do I put this? The fullest amount of energy that you carry around with you, you've got to put that towards work. Not just like your place of work or the place that has hired you or given you projects or tasks, even if you're a freelancer or whatnot. Not that kind of idea of work, but work as an action. I feel like we've been given our kind of generation, given this push, this drive to give it your all in regards to work. You have a task, you have an assignment, you have something, just push through it and make it happen. And so this strong idea of work ethic, I think that my father's given it to me, I feel like, and for other of you out there, maybe you hold this as well, or carry it with you throughout your life, the strong sense of work ethic. And so when we approach things and we feel or get a glimpse of balance, or get a glimpse of finding some sort of flow to work, we for some reason start to think that that's stagnation. We begin to think in terms of just kind of feel like it's maybe boring. Like, okay, I have systems in place for my job, or my career, my work. I know what to do. I've got the skill set and the knowledge. So now I'm just kind of going through the motions. And so our work ethic, we're still pushing hard, but once we get to that feeling of, it's kind of like convenience or comfort, we start thinking, okay, is this balance, or am I just not working hard enough? And so it can be confusing. In this past week, I've been able to take snapshots of my work schedule, the different things around my place of work. And if you follow me on Instagram, if you just type my name in, it's kind of hard to spell and say, I understand that. But if you go on Instagram, you'll see a post that I just made. And what I did this week was I wanted to see if I had those glimpses of balance. I wanted to see if it really was balance, or if I'm just not engaging correctly, or if I'm overworking, underworking. So kind of an assessment. So what I did was I took snapshots throughout the week of different group activities that were led among the team that I work with, and took snapshots in the environment in which we work, and the different workspaces, and the different activities and tasks that were done. And I wanted to get a good idea of what it looks like collectively when it's in full operation. So in looking back and looking at in retrospect, looking at all these pictures almost in collage fashion on Instagram, I was able to see that there is a natural flow to what we do at the farm, out in Winfield through Preferred Family Healthcare. There's a flow to the work, and if you ride that flow, if you ride the workload based on the need of the person coming to you for aid, that the flow just naturally happens, and the needs naturally get fulfilled, and the rapport is naturally built, and the change naturally happens. I think in terms of finding balance, there is a counterbalance to that, that natural sense of work, that there are things that you can do to be preventative. There are things that you can put in motion and work that you kind of like goals, basically, when you meet with your supervisor, or you meet with your team. When you're looking at vision casting and setting goals for each person and yourself, there are these intentional, projective paths that you can set for yourself. And from my experience, and you tell me if this is your experience, but the moment that you get to the point or nearing the point of successfully completing an objective or a goal, you begin to feel like you're winding down and as if there's no next goal to reach. And I'm not suggesting that you should always be pressing towards something, but I'm saying in a grand scheme of things, in this meta-narrative, this bigger picture, bigger story of who you are as a person and your career path and even spiritually where that fits in with your identity, there is an ultimate goal, scripturally and spiritually speaking. There is an ultimate goal to all that work that we do in general, no matter where we are. But placing landmarks of progression, placing these stakes in the ground. Hey, Rick, placing these stakes in the ground of, am I doing what I said I was going to do? Am I going to continue to do? Hey, Jay, am I going to continue to do what I said I was going to do 6 months ago? This idea of assessment and reassessment and reflection. Am I being a catalyst and advocate of change to my clients, or guiding, walking alongside them and guiding them in their progress and in their recovery? Am I also finding the balance of doing that for myself? Am I professionally pursuing different certifications, different trainings? Am I collaborating? Do I get defensive when I hear constructive criticism, or do I accept those things? Am I always working within myself and looking towards my superiors for leadership, but also those that I'm mentoring for vision casting or assessment from their perspective to see if I'm in line with what I said I was going to do? So all in all, just this idea of finding balance, but also having hard work ethic. If any of you guys out there have felt like that's been laid upon you, or that you carry that trait due to your parents or due to culture, let me know what that's been like for you. If you want to comment down below in regards to that. Do you feel like you find a balance with this character trait of hard work ethic? Or do you feel like it drains you? For many, it can be a draining feeling, like, okay, I have strong work ethic, so that means I have to debilitate myself. Or does it mean for you that naturally finding balance is a precursor to work ethic, or that they are naturally entwined together? And how do you define that? How do you actually practically make it happen? What's the method to that? Like I said, if you want to see those snapshots that I was talking about, I throughout the week I just took little pictures here and there of what we did. I didn't post a whole bunch of them on Instagram, but if you follow me on there, you can see those. And let me know your thoughts. It might be a good practice for you to do throughout the week, keeping in mind, HIPAA compliance and confidentiality, but to take snapshots throughout the week to really assess for yourself, am I in a setting that I feel fully that I can advocate for? Am I in a setting where I'm finding balance, but also pursuing rewarding work ethic, where at the end of the month, at the end of the week, I know that I'm in a setting and around peers that are all watching each other's back, and we're all pursuing hard work ethic and knowing that the reward is so great. I had the privilege this week to watch a group of guys, especially one, make it over this rope course element, this big beam. And just the way that the team worked together and the way that client pursued this challenge and was able to accomplish that challenge, the way that they beamed afterwards was just incredible. They felt discomfort, they worked through it, they developed this, they were able to exhibit distress tolerance and actually work through the discomfort, and it was just incredible to watch. So it's these little rewarding elements that you can see through the hard work that we put in, and I feel like that a lot of times is the balance that we find, the degree or weight of discomfort that hard work ethic brings, but also the rewarding element of seeing the results and having time to really kind of embody that or bathe in it. So let me know if that's something that you've ever struggled with, or if that's something that you have pointers on. I'm sure everyone that watches these videos, or that tunes in, or whenever I put up these counts and convos, we all have open ears, so we'd love to learn from one another. I feel like the individuals that view these clips that I put out really have an open mind, really have open ears to hear one another and collaborate as a community. So let me know your thoughts on that. That's all I have for today. I'm going to finish out this Facebook Live feed and just stay positive and, go team. Good work ethic. I'll see you.